welcome back to my channel. It's super early on a Saturday morning, but I am here to try out the new Selena Gomez Rare Beauty makeup line because who doesn't love Selena Gomez? And also the makeup was pretty affordable, so I'm excited to see how it plays out. So I've just put on like the regular primer that I use, and I use like a pore filling primer. I use the one by The Ordinary. I didn't buy her primer because I already have oily skin and I don't need like a luminizing primer. I just don't, like that would be bad news. So I did not buy her primer, but it's all good in the hood. I mean, not everyone's gonna buy everything in her entire range. So I'm just gonna use like the primer that I always use. So the shade I'm using in her foundation is 190W. When I took this, they have like a what shade am I quiz, and then like when I took the quiz it said I was Selena Gomez's shade, and I was like, look at me, I am not Selena Gomez's shade. So I did not trust it and I ordered whatever shade I thought I would be. But so let me just open it. Okay, it's like really watery is the first thing I noticed. Like it's very thin. Okay, so here's the applicator. I am just gonna go ahead and dot it on my face. Okay, like I already think that's too dark for me, even though I ordered like 3 shades lighter than the shade they told me I was supposed to be. But we'll see. Guys, this foundation is like, it feels like oily water. Like it's so thin. It doesn't have like any, like I feel like if I pour this out, it's just gonna be water. Like it's super thin. And I'm just gonna use a foundation brush that I always use because I didn't buy her foundation brush either. And I'm just gonna blend it out. And I don't know if it's just my brush, but like it's very streaky. Do you see that? Like it's super duper streaky when I blend it out with a brush. Okay. I don't really like it so far, I'll be honest. It's just looking really, like I feel like it's in every single one of my pores and it's just highlighting everything. I hate it. What I will say is that it looks really good on camera. Like when I'm looking in this right now, it's like glowy. It's very good coverage in my opinion. Like I don't have that much to cover, so in my opinion, this is what I call good coverage for me. I think if you had like any blemishes, you would have to use like way more foundation. Like I would call this like light to medium for normal people. So I decided to bring you guys in a little closer so you could see what I'm seeing. But like, do you see if I go up close, it's literally just in every single pore. And I feel like it highlighted every single thing in my skin. I don't really enjoy that. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So then I'm gonna move on with the concealer, which I did get, and the shade I got was 110N. And I didn't know this, but apparently like the shades correspond with each other. So if I got 190W in the foundation, then I should have got 190W in the concealer. But I don't know if I'm just stupid. I didn't read that anywhere on the website. Maybe I just don't read, but I didn't see that anywhere. So guys, don't laugh. My concealer is so light compared to my foundation. Like my foundation is this color and my concealer is that color. I am scared, okay? That's my fault though. So you guys probably will be smarter than me. And then I'm gonna apply the concealer with the concealer brush. So I did get the concealer brush because I don't have one and I don't think I've ever used one before. I usually just use my fingers or just a sponge. So we'll see how this goes. The concealer is like considerably thicker than the foundation, for sure, for sure, for sure. Like it's not gonna pour out of the bottle like the other one is. So I'm just gonna put it over there. Yeah, I mean, if I were to compare this to Fenty, I think it's a lot thinner than Fenty. Fenty is, everything is like super thick. Like the concealer is super thick. And this one is not. It's very thin and very lightweight feeling. Okay, you guys, I'm really liking this concealer brush though. I feel like it's making it look really good. Okay, honestly, ignore the shade though. It is like sitting in the creases here of my eye. And I can imagine that that will only get worse throughout the day. So that's one thing to remember. But I really like this concealer brush. It's making a very, very good blend with the foundation, even though I got like horrible colors. Yeah, I really like this brush. This is one brush that I will be keeping and using. I can say that for sure. For the foundation, no comment. I definitely don't think you need a lot on the concealer for it to go a long way. But like, is this concealer better than Maybelline Age Rewind? I would say it's the same. I would not spend money on this again. I would just buy Maybelline because it does the exact same job in my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I don't know if it's just my skin, but this doesn't happen to me with other makeup that I use, so it makes me think that it's not my skin, but I really hate it. Oh my god. Okay, far away, it looks good. Like when I'm looking in the camera right now, I look good. Like if you go closer, can you see this? Like I just put the concealer right here and it's so like flaky and gross, and like under my eye, it's like in every line. I don't know if her primer would have fixed this problem, but I just use like the primer that I always use, and I don't have this problem with like other foundations, so just keep that in mind, guys. Like I don't like it, just FYI, I don't like it. Okay, now that we've moved past that conundrum, I just want to like test this out and be done with it. I feel like I fell into the hype. Everyone was saying it's really good, so I thought it would be really good, and maybe it's just not good on certain skin types. What I will say, now that the foundation has dried down, it feels really dry to the touch. Like it feels like I powdered my face, but I didn't. It feels very dry. It does not stay wet or sticky at all. And now I'm gonna go with my blush that I got, and the blush I got was in Selena's shade that Selena uses according to Sephora, and it's the shade Joy. I'm just gonna put one dot on the apples of my cheeks like that, and let's see how that goes. And I'm just gonna use my finger. I don't know, like what is this? Like I hate it. What the heck? Like I put one dot and I come out looking like a clown. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna try to blend it out a little bit more with my foundation brush to make it less crazy. Okay, so I've blended out the blush and it looks cute. It's a cute color. I will say it just takes a lot of work to blend it out. And so I think, like what I think right now is like, why would I spend like 20 seconds blending out this blush when I can just use my NARS blush in 5 seconds with a regular blush brush and I would look the same. Like I'm not trying to be rude. Like this is a good, you know, cool product, and it comes off feeling dry and not liquid at all, which is kind of cool. But then I'm like, why? That's all. Why? So after I put the blush on, do you see it's kind of piled up here in just a not good way? And like overall my skin just looks gross. Like I'm telling you guys, I do not have this problem with any other foundation that I use, so I know that it's not me. Like I know for sure it's not me. This has never happened to me on any other product that I use, so it's just gross. I don't like it. Now that we're done with the conundrum of blush, let's move on to the highlighter. So here's the highlighter. The highlighter I got is in the shade Mesmerize. This was, according to Sephora, the most popular color, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna put a couple dots. Like this is very pretty. It's very pretty. And I'm just gonna use my finger because I don't really know what else you would use. I guess you could use a highlighter. Yeah, like it's a very natural, pretty highlighter. I don't think there's anything special about this. if you already have a highlighter, I wouldn't tell you to go buy this one because it looks the same as every other highlighter that I already own. Like, it's here, but it's not here. It's here, but it's like very natural. I think she's going for the glow from within, not glow af. It's okay. That's all I have to say. If you want like an actual highlighter look, just use like a powder highlighter because I don't think this is gonna do it for you. Just being honest. Okay, so the next thing and the last thing that we're gonna try out is the lip balm that she has on Sephora. It says it's a dewy lip balm and I got the color Praise. So here's the unit. Let's go in with it. Okay, this one I do like. This one is a very pretty color for sure. Am I like, I don't think I could get this anywhere else? No. Do I think it's unique? No. But do I like it? Yes. Would I buy it again? Probably not. So that is all the Selena Gomez Rare Beauty makeup that I got to try out. My final impression is that I did not like most of it. I will be honest. I did not like it. I'm honestly gonna see if I can return most of this. Like, nothing of this makes me want to buy it. None of this is like so pretty that I'm like, yes, I have to keep it. And the only other thing I'm gonna keep is the concealer brush because I do like that. I think that did a really good job. But other than that, I'm over it. I fell into the hype. Don't fall into the hype, guys. I'm here to tell you to not fall into the hype. It's not that good, okay? Like, just because it's Selena Gomez doesn't mean you have to buy it. Don't fall into the trap that I fell into, okay? So that's all I have to say. Okay, so it's been a full day of me wearing all the Rare Beauty makeup, and this is what it looks like after like 8 or 9 hours. I hate it. It's so just like, even here, like, it's all up in my creases. It's just patchy here. And it's just really like gross. Like, it just highlights everything and I don't like it at all. I don't like it. But I also wanted to say, like, I did go to Sephora and I did return everything except the concealer brush because it's literally like the only thing I liked. And then when I was talking to the lady, she was like, oh, is there any reason why you're returning this stuff? And I was like, it like really just did not work on my skin. I was like, I don't know if it's just me because like a lot of people said that it was really good. And she was basically like, yeah, no, like a lot of people have been saying, like at the store, customers come in and they say that like the foundation is really drying. And I was like, okay, that explains it, because I was like wearing this makeup when I went to Sephora and then I was like, yeah, like you can see here, like it's just not good. And she was like, yeah, like for real. And then I was just like, okay, so I guess it's not just me. A lot of people have been like experiencing these issues. Like, I feel like you have to have perfect skin for this to look good on you. Like, if you have any dryness or any oiliness, I don't think it will look good on you. You need to have like perfectly moisturized skin or something. Otherwise, it's gonna highlight like every single blemish that you have. So that's all I have to say. But Sephora was really good about returning it. Like, even though I had opened it and used it, she was like, no, it's totally fine. Like, we understand. So that's all I have to say. I really was not a fan. I'm sorry. I still love Selena. I just don't like her makeup. Maybe in the future she's gonna come out with some really pretty eyeshadows though, so I could be interested in that. And I didn't try her eyebrow products, so maybe that's something good too. But the foundation and stuff and all the face makeup just didn't turn out good for me. So I hope you guys found this review helpful. Please like and subscribe, and then I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.